guys, what's up, and thank you for hopping for today's video. So for today's video, we'll be talking about SS Plus lineup because I received an update news that a new SS Plus will be dropping tomorrow. So before this drop tomorrow, let's talk about lineup recommendation for SS Plus. So as you can see on my lineup, I have Softbone Xiaowu as my main fighter. Well, Xiaowu is not a tank type because I have a tank here. It's Angel Renzo, and yeah. And I didn't focus on her that much because she can totally absorb almost all the damage, and even if she's nearly dead, even if she takes a critical hit damage, with her divine skill ability, he can instantly regenerate 100% of her health when she is near death, and 70% of the next injury within the 3 or within the next seconds will be dealt as health, so she can heal himself, or if she has a full health, it will be regarded as a shield. So for AOE or group damage, as per what I want to say, I recommend you use Sigad Tangsan. Sigad Tangsan can heavily damage units, and he can also grant a HP. Every time he uses his super skills, he can expand the HP, or he can expand the life bar of all the heroes if he use his super skill, And for Xiaowu, she's probably my favorite because she can deal heavy blow and heavy damage. Not just that, Xiaowu also has immunity when she receives critical hit damage, and it will be for like 3 to 4 seconds when he's 4.2 time, and she can gain 500 energy upon triggering into the battle. Well, for me, Xiaowu is one of the broken characters in the game, as also Sigad Tangsan. They both broke the game when it comes to SS Plus lineup. As well as for the healer, well, there's only one healer on SS Plus though. So yeah, talking about the healer, I didn't much focus on her though. But I max out her skill because she can grant protection as well as grant buffs and nerfs to the enemies and the allied heroes. I also max out her skills because that will be necessary. So that will be my personal recommendation if you want to build your own lineup. And for my hidden weapon recommendation, I choose Xiaowu to have this one because she mostly, and her favorite target personally, Xiaowu's personal favorite target was tank, and her favorite target was Angel Renzo. So I use this because it can grant poison. It can reduce HP over second. That was poison in other words. So let's call it just poison. It can grant poison that can harm the hero. And for Tangsan, my recommendation is Phoenix Windsor because it perfectly fits Tangsan. Why? Because Phoenix Flame, Phoenix Wingsoar is every time the Tang San deals a range attack, well, basically Tang San is a range attacker. It can deal a continuous damage as well as damage increase. That's what another description though. So yeah, it's perfectly fits Tang San on my perspective. I don't know about yours. Well, as for my next recommendation for Angel, I use Crimson Sky Luo because obviously it just fits her, and it mainly focus on granting shield as well as it negates the damage and grant as well as block rate and the HP as well, and grant HP as well when she's in.
I dream of protecting
she's
you.
She's receive critical damage. As for this, Cosmo Protector will be the one for her, for Ning Rong Rong. Not does this hidden weapon can grant heal. This hidden weapon can also store up the healing if for example the Ning Rong Rong heals someone who has a full health, it can store it in the small lid. They have its small lid, and when the one who received the small lid or the overhealing, he or she can use the small can of healing so that he can heal himself. And for my next lineup recommendation, I'll be recommending, of course, this one as a tank, Angel Kian Renzo as a tank. Next, for the Tank Slayer, or Clear Sky Tang Hao as a Tank Slayer. Tang Hao basically focuses on, for me, on my perspective, depends on how I see it. Clear Sky Tang Hao is a Tank Slayer for me. And what makes him so special on attacking the tank? Because he ignores the shield, and also he disables the energy regeneration for the hero. So and also if he activates his super skill, 95% of the damage will be negated or will be ignored. I mean, dude, that was so overpowered, man. And for my next one will be Sigad Bosai. Sigad Bosai C, basically she's just a nerfer. Not much, she can't do that much in battle, but for starters, if you want to, want to weaken your enemy, I recommend you using Sigad Bosai C on your lineup as well as on your support, because Sigad Bosai C has a great, and she has how do I say this? She can grant nerfs. I mean, dude, she can grant nerfs. Much more nerf than, she also does healing too to the heroes, before I miss that. So for the next one is, we can't just, because there's only one healer on SS Plus, so we always include on our lineup, this one, and Ning Rong Rong, and the Angel Kian Renzo. And now for this, I may not recommend this one because Asura Tangchen is an assassin type. His favorite target is the back of the party, and at the back of the party where mostly located was the healer. So Ning Rong Rong will be probably in danger if your enemy has Asura Tangchen. I didn't focus that much on Tangchen because I don't like, personally, I don't like his skills though. upon the description, Asura Tangchen says that he can deal a damage, as well as he can also life steal. It's on the description though, but I don't personally like Tang Chen and also Bosai C. Well, Bosai C is great at nerfing enemies, so I recommend you put Bosai C on support type, support array type. For the next one, I'll be recommending for Bibi Dong. Well, I do like her before because Bibi Dong is also an assassin type. Well, she is not exactly an assassin type where she targets the back of the enemies or the healers or buffers located, but Bibi Dong has a one hit. If she can one hit a soul master, or she can one hit a hero if she wanted to. Her skills only focuses on mainly on dealing on a single target, which means she's not that great at dealing with tank, but she can deal heavy and critical blow at the tank. So for my next one, let's talk about hidden weapon. Before the SSS class new hero goes online, let's talk about SS plus hidden weapon. So as I said earlier, this one and this one, I already explained it earlier, so yeah. Fiery Sky Luo will be great and will be a great help to Sigad Bosai C, to Rakshasa Bibi Dong, and also Tang San. But I didn't use this hidden weapon that much. Why is that? Because it only does damage. Well, for me personally, I really wanted while you're dealing a heavy damage, or when you're dealing a damage upon the hero or upon the enemy, I wanted to also grant that I also want to grant nerfs, or I also want to give nerfs to the enemy, so that while the hero is attacking, her or his enemy will be weakened. But this only deals on, I didn't much like it on my perspective. I don't know about yours, but yeah. So Sword of Judgment before, for me, I underestimated this hidden weapon, but this hidden weapon has a great I don't know what word to say about this, but this hidden weapon is great when you've upgraded it to 3-star and above. I didn't much focus on this because Sword of Judgment deals heavy blow on a target when it receives a physical attack. Sword of Judgment, I recommend you using this on Softbone Xiaowu, Asura Tang Chen, and I think there's only two heroes that fits Swords of Judgment. So yeah. And as for this Light Spirit Blade, for me personally, Light Spirit Blades perfectly fits Softbone Xiaowu. So why do I don't use it to Softbone Xiaowu? Because Light Spirit Blade is only a 0-star, black star to be precise. And yeah, Light Spirit Blade after Xiaowu deals a 8 counts of physical damage. It can grant another bound of 16 heavy physical damage, which is great for Xiaowu because he's a attack type soul master as well. When she's triggered her skill, when she triggered her skill, I mean Well, I can't say the word though because I can't do English, but yeah, light spirit blade ignores also the shield and deals heavy increase critical points by 163 points. Their stats only on Black Star or Zero Star. I mean. So Crimson Cat Hidden Weapon is my freaking favorite of all the hidden weapons. I swear if I got this Crimson Cat, if I only got this, I'll mainly focus on this. Why? Because it can gain a life steal. Not just that, it bolster your attack, your defense, and there's also a higher chance of dealing a critical damage into the enemy. It can also grant life steal, which is very great. For me, Crimson Cat perfectly fits for the new SSS hero Daimoban. It's not that because I see a lot of top players use this hidden weapon on the new SSS hero Daimoban, but for me personally, it's just perfectly fits well. But yeah, I didn't know for sure about that, but that's my instance, that's my circumstance. It's for the future though. So as for the Spirit Sword, there's only 3 Spirit SS plus Spirit Sword so far. So for me, I'm using Mermaid Princess because Mermaid Princess grants a healing and shield. If every time she hits her super skill or her skill, she grants a total of 1000% of what the Soul Master has. For example, Tang San has 100 HP and it's full. If she grants a heal, then it will be converted as shield instead of healing, because that will be, overflowing of heal. And for my second recommendation will be this Dark Soul Tiger. For me, Dark Soul Tiger is great because it grants buff. Actually, it increases the attack speed as well as bolster your attack. Oh, so yeah, so I think that's all. So let's take a look at the new SS class. I don't think I'm just taking a quick look, guys, on the new hero. Okay, Whirlpool. Oh, she was just like a Sigurd Tangsan on SS Plus though. Knockback enemies and hunted stated. Oh, just like she was just like a Daimobai though. Daimobai and elemental HP charges are in small range AoE damage. Oh. So Daimobai second super skill is it's like a meteor punch or something, but I think Spirit Shark Xiaobai will be instead of just like a Daimobai, instead of punching shower, I think it may be large shark that will bite the soul master. Let's think about it. Let's look at the skin. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, oh my god. Okay, it's not that oh my goodness, she's cute. Oh my god. My goodness gracious, this one looks cuter. In my perspective, okay. Oh my god, she's adorable. No. But dude, look at her, dude. She's so adorable, man. I wish I have money to acquire that skin though. $99 was just so overwhelming for me, but if I only have money, I really did buy this skin. Like, oh my god, she's adorable. So that's it for SS Plus lineup recommendation. Thank you for hopping for today's video. I hope you have a good day and see you on my next video.